Welcome, everyone. My name is Dr. Elena Michaels, and this is the first meditation of 2023. I'm so glad you're here with me. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so below. I would be so grateful. And we're going to do card reading tonight, a couple card readings actually, and then I will do a guided meditation for you. This is unscripted, unrehearsed, and nothing is written, nothing is prepared. I just kind of turn the camera on and start going. One thing I do want to mention to you is that there is something called releasing that happens to me when I do this, and that means that my eyes may water, my throat gets dry, I may clear my throat, my nose may run. That is all energy being released out of my physical body so that I can better be a channel for the divine energy to come through to be the most beneficial for you. And so I think we're just going to get started. I don't think I'm going to talk much beforehand on this one. I think we'll just let the cards do the talking. The cards will be shuffled and they will be shown to you on camera. And when you see the card, that is the first time I've seen the card. And then I lay all the cards out here, and that's the roadmap for the guided meditation. One thing I want to mention is if you feel like you're going to fall asleep during this, it's totally fine. Your subconscious mind is going to hear everything I say, and anything that resonates with your belief system will be planted as a seed in your subconscious mind to be acted upon to enhance your life and enhance your vibratory frequency. And so we're going to get started. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a God card from the God box right here. This was a gift that was given to me. By the way, I just realized when I was getting ready to turn the camera on tonight, it's been almost 3 years that I've been doing this remotely like this. The last time we met in person in Valencia, we used to meet weekly in Valencia in a room that would be full of people, and it was wonderful. And the last time we met was, I believe it was March 9th, 2020. And it's going to be 2023. It's pretty soon going to be March 2023. So for 3 years, I've been doing this in my living room with my cat present, Luna the meditation cat, who you may hear. She's very vocal. I've got the fireplace going, so you may hear that. And I started doing this remotely because my group asked me to do so during COVID, and everybody was kind of freaked out about it. So we stopped meeting in person. And when we were meeting in person, because I'm an intuitive, I was able to pick up on what's going on in the room and know where we were going to go in the guided meditation. But because I started doing it here in my home with not the group in front of me, I got the guides to start pulling the cards. So I started pulling the cards. When we met in person, I did not pull the cards. I just used the guidance that I would get to go where we were supposed to go in the guided meditation to address the concerns and the issues of everyone who was sitting in the room. I would suggest that if you have a question in your mind and you want to have clarity on something, that maybe you think about that question right now and you may get some answers. The cards actually take you to a deeper level of being, bypassing your conscious rational mind, allowing you to then go to a deep level where the answers are within you. So the cards may trigger something, may provide a little clarity to something that's going on in your life. So think about your question now. If you want to take a moment to write it down, that may be helpful as well. Back to the God box. Here we go. I'm going to open this up. And this reading is not a reading for me. This is a reading for every one of you who are watching and listening. Whenever you watch or listen, the interesting thing about the cards is that if a card shows up today and you watch the meditation today and it resonates with you in a certain way and you listen to the same meditation a week later, it will still have relevance to you, but in a different way. It's kind of like when you read a book once and then you put it on the bookshelf and then you read the book again and you think, I remember that part. That part wasn't in here before. So it's kind of like that. Your mind will connect with something when you watch the video again and you watch the card reading again. Also, if you want to skip through the card reading, in the description I will put the time that the actual meditation part begins. Okay? So this was the first one I just chose. Okay? I mean, I didn't. I'm going to shuffle them again so you can see I'm not pre-choosing something here. Okay. going to just cut this and take a card. Okay, let's see what this one says right here. This one says, let me get my glasses so I can read it to you. It says, my approval is my key to my happiness. When I appreciate and approve of myself and others, I feel happy and loving right now. How many times do we criticize ourselves? We look in the mirror, we say demeaning, critical things about ourselves. Right, Luna? Is that right? So, my approval is my key to my happiness. Approve of yourself, appreciate and approve of yourself and others, and you will feel happy and more loving right now. On the other side, it says, from whom or what I am withholding my approval and appreciation right now. Is there someone you're withholding your approval from? Are you upset with someone? Is there someone that is not up to your expectations of what they should be doing, thinking, or being? Are you withholding your appreciation and approval of them? If you do that, you are withholding it from yourself, and you are reducing your chance to feel happy. So, approval, appreciation. You start it with yourself, it goes out to others, and you get it back, and that everything feels more loving and harmonious. So we're going to put this aside, and I will talk more about it in the description. And we'll go into the actual cards right now. The first card deck that I'm going to choose from is my trusty traditional tarot deck. And so I'm going to open this up and get the cards out, and we're going to see what shows up. So, I ask that we are divinely protected by healing white light. No negativity can enter into the sphere of us in this moment or in the future. We are divinely protected. Oh, when a card falls out, it's relevant. That's it right there. We'll talk about it in a minute. Right, Luna? So, shuffling the cards, asking for guidance and clarification for everyone who's watching or listen, whenever they watch or listen, and allowing the cards to have meaning, taking you deeper and deeper so that your subconscious mind will allow you to have the answers to your concerns, dilemmas, or worries bubble up into your conscious mind so that you'll know exactly what to do in every situation. Pretty cool, right? Okay. Let's see. Cut the cards once. All right, you want me to cut them again? I will. There we go. And the card is, okay, this one right here. This is a Wands card. It's a 9 of Wands. This one was a 2 of Wands, so we've got the Wands going in here. And I'm going to choose one more card from this deck right here. Okay, we have a Major Arcana card. This is the Justice card. All right, I'm going to tell you all about these. And I'm an intuitive card reader, so I'm not using a book or any kind of divination tool. I just use my mind and what comes down to me in the moment. And so we're going to look at the cards and find out what's going on here. All right, the first one that fell out, let's talk about that. By the way, wands are months, okay? In the tarot deck, wands stand for months. So within 2 months, something is going to be happening here, okay? And we have the 9 of Wands, and then we have the 11, the Justice Major Arcana card. I'll talk to you about each one individually. Okay, this is the 2 of Wands. Within 2 months, you are going to feel very proud of something that you've accomplished. And I want you to notice that right here, there are roses right here. These roses are the son of the magician. And as a magician, you have the power to create your reality. You have the power to create your life the way you want your life to be. So this person is holding the world in his hands, looking out over what he has created and feeling very proud and confident and happy about the result of what he or she has been working on for the last 2 months. Now, it's a creative project because if you look, wands are creative. See, they're sprouting, and wands are also air. So think about what the air is. I'll tell you right now. Your air is in your breath, okay? So your breath is your power to create. Your breath is the power of God in you. And as you breathe, you are able to create. When you use your breath consciously, you can actually create with your breath. You inhale in the power, and you exhale out and you think about what you want to happen. You exhale out and you create. So this is about proud of your creation and the manifestation that you've had happen in the 2 months. So this is the first week of January, March, February, March. By the first part of March, you will have created a product or project or some kind of thing in a creative arena that you're very, very proud of. So that's pretty cool. Could be something as simple as organizing your garage, really, or cleaning up that drawer in your kitchen that everybody has that has a lot of stuff in it that you don't really, scissors and paper and clips and all that stuff. Could be anything. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It doesn't have to be a screenplay. It doesn't have to be a painting. It's just something. You'll feel good about something within the next 2 months that you have put energy into in the creative arena. The next card is another Wands card. I am very warm right now, and I have the back door open. I don't know. I just feel so hot. This happens to me sometimes. Okay, this is the it's the 9 of Wands. Okay, now look at this guy. This guy's kind of been through the ringer, all right? So it looks like he's kind of standing guard trying to protect himself here. I'm so hot, I'm gonna go ahead and open the back door. This is real life, this is the way it works. So I'll be back in just a second and get some more air in here. And I'm turning the fireplace off since I'm pretty warm right now. Okay, I'm back. All right, here we go. Okay, this guy, he's looking askew. He's like on guard. He's like aware. And it looks like he's defending something. He's defending something. So this is about defending your ideas, defending it's Wands again, so it's creative. It's about defending your ideas, defending your creative input into a project, and sticking to your guns about what you want to happen, and not letting anybody kind of, roll over you and do it their way. Do it your way. Use your guidance and use your creativity and allow yourself to express yourself in the way that is true and authentic for you. Okay? I want to look at this card with my glasses and see if there's anything else I want to tell you. Remember that the one that fell out at the beginning was this one, okay? This is the guy that's looking over what he's created and proud of his creation. This guy, he's worried about something. He's defending something. So let's see what the next card has to say. This is a 9. Okay, 9s are all about being in yourself, kind of like withdrawing from society and taking your quiet time. 9 is the number of the Hermit and the Major Arcana. And the Hermit and the Major Arcana is about retreating to regenerate yourself. So maybe after doing the project, whatever the project was, this person wants to retreat for a little while and just kind of do reconnaissance on what has just occurred. Let's see what the next card is. This is Justice, okay? This is a Major Arcana card. The Major Arcana cards have a lot of punch. It's kind of like they have a lot of pixels. They have a lot of information in them. And so this is the Justice card. Now, see him? This is kind of an androgynous person. So see this person, him or her? They're wearing a red gown, okay? Red is the root chakra. It's about being grounded and centered. The cape is green. Green is the heart chakra. That's about coming from your heart. Being grounded, centered, and coming from your heart always. And thy will be done if you do that. Come from your heart, be grounded and centered. Behind him is a purple drape. That's one of the upper chakras. And so this guy is coming from a high place, or this person, this androgynous person, could be a man or a woman, is coming from the highest place in front of this higher chakra purple drape. And look what they're carrying, the scales. So the scales, by the way, are the sign of, in the astrological signs, that the scales are the sign of Libra. Libra is a sign of beauty and harmony. And if you look at this card, it's very balanced. The scales are balanced, and this person is between two white pillars surrounded by yellow light. Yellow is the color of the solar plexus. Your solar plexus is right below where your ribs come down, like that breathing thing that goes in and out when you breathe. Where your diaphragm is, that's your solar plexus. And this is about owning your own power. Yellow, the color of the solar plexus, is about owning your own power in a grounded way, coming from the heart in a balanced way. See those scales? They're nice and even. So if you have any Libra in you, this is a powerful card for you. Kind of like justice. It's all going to be okay. Everything is going to work out just the way you want it to. Justice will be done. Thy will be done. Okay, so there's that right there. Now we're going to go into another deck here. So I'm going to pull from this deck. This is an angel card deck, and let's see what's happening in here. When I start going into the guided meditation, my voice changes and I kind of go into a trance. But right now I'm on the conscious level, so I do my usual rapid speaking style. And we're going to put this aside and shuffle these cards, okay? Once again, divinely protected by healing white light, asking for wisdom and words of substantiation, explanation, verification, and validation from the angel cards. Let's see what comes up as it ties into those three cards we've already pulled from the tarot deck. Cutting once, okay, and cutting one more time. And let's see what shows up. Okay. Career transition. Well, how about that? Maybe a new career is coming up for you in some way, or a new aspect of your career that you haven't done before. So we're going to read about that and see what that has to say and how it coincides with everything else we've talked about so far. This is Archangel Chamuel. See? By the way, you could call on these angels and they will assist you and help you. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Very interesting. This card hasn't come up in a while, so you may be having a career change. Now, these cards can happen rather rapidly. They don't have to be in months like the tarot. A career change. So if you have a possibility for a career change, ask Archangel Chamuel to guide you, okay? Now, these guys, all these archangels, these are emissaries from God. They're helpers from God. They're not instead of God. God is it, okay? And these are just the guys that kind of are available to help you and guard you and protect you and guide you in a more hands-on way. So, career transition. All right, let's see what that is all about. And move my water here. My throat's already getting dry. As the frequency changes, my body starts to shift and change. Okay, career transition. Let's see what it says here. See if this connects to you in some way, to the question that you had in your mind or that you wrote down that you wanted clarity on. You prayed for help with your career and it's now occurring. How about that? Sometimes change is perceived as stressful, yet I'm helping, meaning Archangel Chamuel, I'm helping to clear the old from your life to make way for the new. When one door closes, another door opens, as they say. Pay close attention to your repetitive ideas, dreams, and visions, as these are divinely inspired roadmaps pointing the way along your desired path. When you start getting repeated symbols or seeing repeated things, don't blow it off as something insignificant. Everything is a message. Go deep and find out what the message is to you. So if you see repeated symbols, pay attention. Repetitive ideas, pay attention. Dreams, pay attention. Visions, pay attention. These are divinely inspired roadmaps pointing the way along your desired path. You may not see the entire road or where it's leading, but each step will be lit along the way as you move forward. Okay, now working with Archangel Shemuel. His name means he who sees God. His ability to see clearly helps us find things, situations, and people. He's renowned for helping people find the career best suited to their purpose and passion. Call upon Shemuel as your career counselor. Pretty cool. So think about that. I know a lot of people right now are going through big transitions in what they do, their work, and how they do their work. So just keep that in mind and see what comes up for you. You may have dreams, you may have, little fantasies when you're driving the car, or little images of things, or hear things in your mind, or see things. Just everything is like a guidepost on the road. So don't discount the guideposts. Just notice them and see if they make sense to you. All right, we're going to go now into another deck, and that's this one right here. This is another angel deck. And let's see who's going to show up here. What's going to show up here? Again, divinely protected, surrounded by healing white light, asking for more clarification, substantiation, explanation, and validation. And shuffling the cards. I do this on camera because when I first started doing this, somebody sent me a note and said, "Oh, you're choosing the cards in advance so you can read about them and then tell us." I said, "No, I'm not. I'm choosing them in the moment." So I decided to start doing it on camera so you could see that I do it in the moment. I don't know what's going to happen. I never know what's going to happen. But it always seems right on. Okay, here you go. This is Daydream. Oh, I love this graphic. Isn't that gorgeous? Daydreaming is so important because, I think it was Benjamin Franklin that if he came up with a dilemma and he couldn't figure out what to do about something, he'd take a little nap and kind of daydream a little bit, just kind of space out, and the answer would always come. Daydream is really important because when you daydream, your mind, your rational mind is suspended and you're just kind of like floating and imagining things. So daydreaming is important. It's not wasting time. When I was in elementary school, they said that I daydreamed a lot, that I wasn't paying attention, and I was daydreaming a lot. But I was imagining things and, seeing things and all of that. So daydreaming is not a bad thing. But in Ohio, in elementary school, when I went to elementary school, it was considered not a good thing. So, all right, daydream. Okay, look at her. This gorgeous angel is just kind of lying down, relaxing, and daydreaming. I'm going to read to you about this, and let's see if it connects to you in any way. You will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. You see how these are connected? You can't write this. This talks about daydreaming. This talks about getting visions, ideas, feelings like you're watching a movie. That's the same thing that came up with this card. Career transitions. Keep aware of the signs and symbols that you see, the messages, the intuition that you get. So here we go. Daydream. Time to daydream. Okay? All right. Now I lay the cards out here so that they're like a roadmap when it's time to do the guided meditation. So I'm just going to create some space here for them and line them up. I never know which cards are going to come up or how many are going to be called from a certain deck. I just kind of go with the guidance, and that's how it happens. Daydream. The angels sent you this card because they wish you to be open and receptive to new ideas. It's important for you to engage in daydreaming now as a way to receive inspiration and wonderful ideas. Don't try to make anything happen. Just follow the trail of your thoughts naturally as they flow into new ways of looking at things. Write your ideas in a special journal and ask your angels for guidance on which action steps to take to enact these dreams. Right, Luna? Take action without delay where you're guided. Don't try and make anything happen when you're daydreaming. Just float. And if you want to jot things down, that's fine. And don't worry about trying to find the perfect journal before you start writing things down. Just a tablet is fine. Sometimes people say, oh, I can't do that because I'm looking for the right journal. You don't need a fancy journal. You need paper and pen or pencil. That's it. Or even sitting at your computer. You don't need anything special, really. You just got to do it. Additional meanings are: be open to new possibilities. Allow yourself to dream big. Give yourself permission to relax and let go. Try something new you've always wanted to do. Brainstorm with yourself or others for new ideas. Life is short. Everybody says that. The older you get, the shorter it gets. If there's something you've always wanted to do, I think now's the time to do it. What are you waiting for? If you've always wanted to go to Spain, for example, I don't know why I said Spain, but if you've always wanted to go to Spain, for example, make arrangements to go now. Go now. You don't know what the future holds. I know a couple, and they saved their money and saved their money and saved their money because they wanted to go on these trips when they were retired and older, and they kept saving their money and not going on the trips. And then there was something that happened, and something happened to her, and she wasn't able to walk, and something happened to him, and he was out of breath all the time, and they never got a chance to go on those trips because they kept putting it off for the future, sometime in the future, There is no future. It's now. Now is where it's at. It's always the present moment. Always the present moment. The future is make-believe, which is not bad. You want to make-believe and envision what you want to happen, but it's kind of like I talked about in the last meditation class. It's kind of like a tennis game. You can imagine a tennis game, and you can imagine what your opponent's going to do. You can imagine where the ball's going to go, but when they hit the ball, it could be someplace totally different, and you just have to be flexible, present, and in the moment so that you can hit that ball back and play the game. So don't be so rigid in the way you want things to be so that you have blinders on and you can't see the possibilities that the universe is bringing to you. The universe is bringing possibilities and options to you all the time. Stay open to receive them. Okay? All right. One more deck here. I'm going to go into the Indigo Angels. And here we go. If you think you're an indigo, you probably are. If you're watching this, you're probably an indigo because you wouldn't be vibrating to this channel if you weren't. Indigos are extremely sensitive people, and they are any age. They're usually empaths. They're very compassionate, and they feel that they have a mission in this incarnation. They have a mission in this dimension, on this planet at this time. And they often are very much about the right thing, what is right, the right thing to do, making sure that it's right, that it's ethical, that it has integrity. So let's see what comes up in this deck, all right? We're going to ask the Indigo Angels now for some more guidance, surrounded again by healing white light. No negative energy can enter into the sphere now or in the future. And let's see what comes up. Oh my God. Manifest. That's just what I was talking about, right? Manifest. I mean, you saw me shuffle this. I didn't choose this card. Manifest. That's what I'm talking about. This guy is looking at what he's manifested. This first card that fell out. This guy is within 2 months looking over or this woman, this person, is looking over what they have created. By the 1st of March, you will have created something magnificent. Small as it may be, it will still feel very good to you, and you will feel very happy and pleased with your progress. This guy is defending. Now remember, wands are ideas, breath, creativity. Defend your creative process. Don't let anybody tell you you're full of it, it's never going to happen, any of that crap. Don't even go there. You just keep your ideas, and you defend your ideas, and you allow them to bloom and manifest. This guy or woman, this androgynous person here, is very, very balanced, okay? This is a major arcana card. Justice will be done. Thy will be done, okay? Then we move into changing your career, something new, a new aspect of your career. And this is about keeping your eyes and ears open, looking for the symbols to lead you along the steps of making that career transition or changing the focus of what you have been doing. And then we have daydreaming. Daydream to get those ideas and those sparks of incredible creativity coming into your mind. Give yourself time to do that. Don't be go, 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 go all the time. Give yourself downtime. See, she's just doing nothing. She's just relaxing. Give yourself downtime. And then the final card, manifest, okay? That's a beautiful card to end with. Manifesting your dreams, desires, and goals in 2023. I think 2023 is going to be a really, really good year. I think it's going to be an amazing year. And it just might be the best year ever. It just could be, you know? Okay, so look at what this person is doing. You see his hands? He's manifesting out of thin air. You see that? He's creating out of thin air. We have the power to do that, you know, to create out of thin air, because we are magicians and aligned as being co-creators with the higher power, God, Buddha, Jesus, the universe, whatever you want to call it. We have the power to create. And that's what this is about. Remember your power to create, to manifest. All right, I'm going to read to you about manifest now, and then we're going to go into the guided meditation. See, that's the releasing happening, the throat clearing business, the dry mouth. Okay, here we go. Manifest. As an indigo, by the way, any age, you can be any age and be an indigo. You can be a 2-year-old or a 92-year-old. As an indigo, you have innate manifestation abilities that this card guides you to use to improve the situation you're inquiring about. Think about your question, if you thought of one at the beginning. The act of manifestation is more than just dreaming about what you desire in life. It's deciding that your dreams have already come to fruition on the spirit level and trusting that with divine timing, they will appear in material form. I want to say something here. I want to say something about prayer and talking to God or whoever you talk to, Jesus, Buddha, universal energy, whatever you want to call it, it's all the same, okay? When you talk to that energy, affirm that it's already happened, okay? Affirm that what you want has already happened. Because what happens is then it's being set up in the spirit world, and it's just a matter of time before it manifests on the physical plane. So you want to affirm, all right? And the daydreaming will help you visualize on the spiritual plane what it is that you want to manifest. All right, I'm going to read some more about this. This card asks you to be aware of how much your energy, your thoughts, and your feelings affect the reality around you, and to realize the importance of believing in yourself, okay? Remember this? I talked about believing in your creative ideas, believing in yourself. Manifestation talked about believing in yourself and what you want to create in the world. When you're using your natural manifestation power, you feel complete trust and know that every new day is preparing you for the next chapter in your life. You know, when things fall away in your life, people leave, doors close, you lose your job, you have a breakup in your relationship, whatever. Someone that you were friends with just no longer seems to want to be friends with you, whatever it is. When one door closes, let it close. Allow the other door to open. Allow yourself to walk through the other door. And trust, like this card talks about, trust that that higher power has what's best for you. And that higher power has removed those things that were holding you back or keeping you at a lower vibratory frequency. Rejoice that new things are coming your way. Rejoice that they're on their way. Trust and know that they are on their way, and allow them to manifest in your life. Have the faith that that is what is happening. Have the faith and trust. Okay, I'm going to look at the clock now. We're going to go ahead and start the guided meditation in a very short period of time. I'm just going to keep my eye on the clock. 34. So we will start momentarily. We're going to start the guided meditation right now. So take a moment to make yourself comfortable. It's best if your back is straight. You don't have to be sitting up. You can be lying down, but I don't want you to be hunched over. Just allow your spine to be as straight as you can because the energy is going to be moving up your spine, okay? When we did this in the room in person, people would bring sleep masks to keep the light out, and they would lay down and they'd bring blankets. People would look like they were camping out or something. They'd bring their blankets and their pillows, and everybody made themselves comfortable. So I want you to be comfortable. This is not about being in a weird position and holding yourself in pain. This is about being as comfortable as possible, because when you're comfortable, your mind is more receptive, and that's what you want. You want your mind to be receptive. The other thing I want to mention to you is this guided meditation will put you in a parasympathetic mode. Let me tell you what that means. There are two sides to the nervous system: sympathetic, parasympathetic. Sympathetic is pedal to the metal. Gotta go here, do this, call this person, go here, send this email, make this phone call. Okay? Parasympathetic is basically downtime. Parasympathetic is the only state of your nervous system where your body can heal, recover, renew, and regenerate. And that's what will happen by listening to any one of the videos that I do. They take you into parasympathetic mode. Okay, and we'll go there today. All right, close your eyes, make yourself comfortable, make sure your phone is not going to disturb you, and off we go. Any sounds you hear that are regular, normal sounds don't disturb you in any way. Instead, they allow you to relax even more and go even deeper. And we begin. Focusing on your breathing now. Being aware of your diaphragm, raising your abdomen, raising up as you breathe in, and deflating as you breathe out. Breathing in and out through your nose now. Consciously inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Being aware of the diaphragm, lifting up on the inhale and deflating on the exhale. Now begin to exhale through your mouth, breathing in through your nose still, exhaling through your mouth like you're blowing out a candle. That's it. With every exhalation, imagine that you are releasing the worries, concerns, and dilemmas, frustrations of the day. Blowing them away. That's it. Easily and gently, your body begins to move into a different state of being. Easily and gently, your body moves into a different state of consciousness, a deeper state of consciousness, where you are able to tap into the unlimited wellspring of creativity and ideas deep within you. Remember, you are a co-creator. Remember, you are a magician. I'm going to count from 5 down to 0. And each count will allow you to relax even more, letting go even more with each breath and each sound of my voice. Beginning on the count of 5, feeling a relaxing sensation starting over the top of your head and moving down over your face. Allow it to feel like a warm, comforting, natural feeling that comes down over your face. And now focus on your jaw and the hinge of your jaw on either side of your lower cheek. And if you desire, you can go ahead and massage it a little bit. Allow your upper and lower teeth to part so your teeth are not touching. Allow there to be space with your lips relaxed, your mouth relaxed, your jaw relaxed, the upper and lower teeth apart, and drifting deeper. Going deeper now down to 4. Feel your shoulders relaxing and releasing, the back of your neck, your shoulders, the upper shoulder down to the forearms, down through the elbows, down through the forearms, down through the hands and fingers. See if you can feel the tingling sensation coming out of the tips of your fingers. This is the relaxation energy that is moving through your body even now as you begin to move into a different brain wave frequency. Feel the tingling coming out of the tips of your fingers now. Perhaps you can feel that. And drifting deeper still. Down through the torso now, down through the chest, the breastbone, down through the heart chakra, down through the diaphragm, all of the organs in the torso, the liver, the gallbladder, the bile ducts, the pancreas, the spleen, the stomach, the small intestine, the large intestine. Every cell and every part of your being is recalibrating, realigning. Relaxing even more, drifting even deeper. Coming from 3 down to 2. As the hip bones and the area around the hips continue relaxing, your upper thighs release and let go, those large muscles. And your knees relax and let go. Coming down to 1 as your calves release and let go. That's it. Just letting go. Letting every part of your being just be and release. You are not meant to carry tension in your body. You are meant to be flexible, agile, graceful. Easily move to go where you want to go. Do what you want to do. Always guided by the highest. Coming down now to the ankles, the feet, all the little bones in the feet, all the muscles in the feet. Just letting go. From the tips of your toes to the top of your head, you are feeling incredibly relaxed. Incredibly relaxed. And relaxing even more as I continue to release to say what is most beneficial to you in this moment and these moments as we continue. In a moment, I'm going to go from 1 down to 0. When I do, you'll hear tones. Allow yourself to use the sounds of the tones to transport your consciousness to an even deeper level of being. You will go to the appropriate level for you. You will be divinely protected. All is well. Getting ready now to begin to go deeper. Going from 1 down to 0. And going deeper and deeper still. Let your consciousness ride the sound current. Go deep within. Just visualize and imagine you're going deep within to that unlimited source within that is a part of that greater source, just the way a raindrop is a part of the ocean. And going deeper still. Feeling more and more comfortable, more and more relaxed, and going deeper and deeper, allowing your mind to be open and fertile for suggestions that align with your belief system and your goals, dreams, and desires. Allowing your creativity to flow, your juices to flow in this new year, full of promise. Allow those creative projects you've wanted to do to begin to manifest. And allow yourself to be proud of the accomplishments you've made. Feel the joy and the excitement and the high of accomplishing a creative project. Even if it's a simple project of cleaning out your closet, it's still creative because you saw what you wanted to happen and then you worked to make it happen. Your ideas are valid. Your creative ideas are relevant. What you want to say, how you want to say it, and who you want to say it to, as long as it's coming from a loving place and a place that is beneficial for all parties involved, it's the right thing. Don't let anyone talk you out of your creative pursuits. Keep your eye and your mind on manifesting them so that they can be of value to others, of value to humanity. Do what you need to do to keep yourself grounded, centered and grounded, so that you are always coming from a balanced place. A balanced place. And that the words you speak are coming from the higher levels of being. Be kind. Be generous. Be warm, loving, and accepting of others. That starts with being loving, kind, and accepting of you. You may be aware of wanting to make a shift in your career, the work you do, the way you create, doing something a little different. Keep your eyes and ears open for the signposts so that you know what steps to take. They will be shown. There is no doubt about that. Stay open so you can see them and perceive them. Take time to daydream, ideally daily. Take time to just relax and drift without the pressure of having to do something in every moment. Some of the best ideas come from just daydreaming and drifting. It allows things to float up that could not float up when you were in busy mode or super active mode. Downtime is highly relevant for creativity and manifestation. Now is the time to manifest. Manifesting things seemingly out of thin air. We are all co-creators with the divine. Allow yourself to be a channel so that you can channel that divine conscious energy into your projects, into what you're trying to accomplish, so that it can be given to the world and you can be of service to the world. Being of service to humanity, enhancing the lives of others in whatever way your specific talent and ability allows you to do that. Every one of you, every one of us has gifts. Keep your eyes and ears open so that you know which gifts to allow to come forward, and know that you will be divinely supported as you do the manifestation of your creative goals, dreams, and desires. And drifting deeper. Allowing all sounds that you hear to be received on the cellular level of your being. Allowing every cell to recalibrate and rebalance itself. I want to thank you for taking this time for yourself. I want to honor you for taking this time for yourself. I want to congratulate you for taking this time to yourself, to allow your nervous system to recalibrate, rebalance, and renew, to allow you to regenerate and heal on a cellular level. It is my great pleasure to have spent this time with you. I send you many, many blessings. I look forward to seeing you again in this dimension next time. And so it is. Namaste.